Cooney, loser, bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
Welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. This is our third time starting. Unlike the songs on T-Mos, Raccoon Tweeties is off the rails again. No one takes for Raccoon Tweeties, dude.
Oh my God.
We just go.
I made you laugh too the second time we started.
You did make me laugh.
Fuck.
And you know what? You're a funny guy.
Thanks, dude.
But yeah, man, I tried to plug these shows and I said the wrong date 2 times.
Yeah.
And then you blacked out the screen.
Yeah.
But that's just too much behind the curtain stuff. Anyways, I'm going to New Orleans. So to the people in New Orleans, I'm sorry. You're welcome. Whichever is good for you. I'm going to be at Howlin' Wolf on the 24th, which means I'm going to be at the Hi-Ho Lounge on the 22nd. So,
Nice.
you know, I would love to see you out there. Say hello. Say what's up. Yeah. So what's up with you though?
October 15th, I'm at the Ontario Improv. And November 4th, I am in Washington, D.C. at the Room 808 doing a live podcast for Isimo.
Yeah, dude. My hometown.
Yeah.
That's great. You're going to be Gerardo's staying right near where I grew up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so with Martin and Minnie. So if you're in DC, dude, check it out. But anyways, we wanted to talk about the news, and I want to talk specifically about the news I was interested in was Tupac. His murderer has been caught.
Tupac died?
You're still trying. You're trying very hard. Nah, but what I was saying before, I'll say it again.
Yeah.
Like I was scrolling through my phone, or on a computer, I can't remember, and I saw that the headline, Tupac's murderer caught. You know, they arrested him. And in my head, I was like, what? That's crazy. I can't believe years later, now they know who did it. This is blowing my mind because I haven't really been keeping up with it. But like all news these days, it's total bullshit. This guy already admitted years ago to doing it. Why hasn't he already been caught?
Yeah.
If he's the one that did it. And then I guess they went to his house and found more evidence or something like that.
Yeah.
It has the stench of not true and or it's either not the case that he's the murderer or the cops don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Whichever is more likely.
Or Hunter Biden got a new laptop.
What?
Just like random stories will throw people off the stench. Of
Oh,
Hunter
right.
Biden. Yeah.
Hunter Biden's done a lot. So is he involved in Tupac's murder? Are you trying to get our episode taken down? Our only episode ever taken down was that fucking Hunter Biden episode, the second one.
That makes me remember I wanted to talk about this German leader from the 40s. Just kidding. It was a bad joke about World War II. That'll get us taken down too.
MC World War II reeling his ugly head again.
Little World War II, baby. Little World War.
Da Baby Hitler. That was a rap name we came up with on the Patreon for a rapper.
Yeah.
Da Baby Hitler.
And to
it probably doesn't translate. It was funnier when we did it on the Patreon.
The Baby Hitler's great, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. You never tried it though, right?
No. When you started riffing on the joke, I was like, let's just put this to rest.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Do you want me to do it?
I did the joke one more time.
Yeah.
Bombed. Bad.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Wish I was
basically a
there.
joke about Little World War II. Is a hot new rapper, and he's smoking on that Hitler pack. Is the punchline, and that's what you got when you're an open micer, dude. Terrible jokes. But back to Tupac dying, dude. I watched the press conference, and I already said this earlier, but
yeah, say it again.
Let me try to say it better this time.
Yeah.
It bugged me that the police were trying to like clap back at the fucking what is it called, the public?
Yeah.
By being like, you guys don't think we care about murders that happen in our city? Yeah, it's been 30 years, but we're solving it. It's been on our minds ever since. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
I agree.
How are you going to act like we're stupid when it's been 30? Like, we should feel this way. It's been 30 fucking years.
Absolutely. I mean, it shouldn't take you 30 years to do anything.
Yeah.
Especially not finding justice for one of our greatest rappers. It'd be funny if at the press conference that guy Gil was there. You know, like the co-host for
Richard Ramirez's catcher.
Yeah. He's like, well, look at how serious we are. We got Gil. Gil's here. And Gil's like, yeah, we tried real hard and we got him. Yeah. I hate, what is this? Who does he hate? Who's that guy?
Ralph Barbosa.
I hate Ralph Barbosa. They're like, what does that have to do with Tupac's murder? He belongs in jail.
Where was he at the night of January 1996?
Probably not born yet.
True.
Young gun.
Young buck killing
Doing
it.
very well.
Yes.
Very jealous of him.
You really don't like Gil, huh?
Gil's hilarious.
I do think it's funny that he is punchline for you.
He's
bring
a huge
up Gil.
because his story is so random.
Yeah.
He is a cop that helped catch Richard Ramirez, and he did one episode of George Lopez's podcast, and he just became a co-host.
Yeah.
What a random, and he brings nothing to the table. He's just kind of sitting there, just agreeing with whatever George Lopez says.
Yeah.
So I just think that's so funny.
He is like a dark source of energy, where it's just like everything in his corner just is like drying out the energy of the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of like he seems like the kind of guy who would come home from a long shift of being a cop, sort of tired and angry and like depressed, and just sit down and be like, ugh. But then somehow he got on a freaking podcast.
I know.
It's over now, I guess, but probably because of him. George Lopez was like, man, this negative energy is rubbing off on me. Like Richard Ramirez cursed him.
George Lopez is like, dude, I started talking shit about Ralph Barbosa, dude.
Yeah, why did I do that? What are we doing here? It's Gil. This guy fucking, he was actually kind of good in that documentary. I'm sort of gadooshing him for no reason.
I love Gil, but this is all jokes, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just such a weird, like, what if I brought another third mic on and it was just some like retired cop? Wouldn't that be weird?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of cops trying to be cool. And that goes back to the Tupac thing. Oh, you guys found Tupac's killer? Oh, the guy that fucking admitted to it in the streets all the time? And you didn't arrest him for how long?
That's what doesn't make sense to me. If I were a cop and it finally dawned on me that the guy who's been saying that he did it for years did it, I wouldn't do a press conference.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh shit, like, you forgot to do something at work. That's the vibe of this. Like, oh dude, that file, I forgot I was supposed to put it away. That's how they treated Tupac's murder. They're, that guy, the guy that he's in that gang, he showed us the gun he used to do it. Yeah. What's his name?
I don't know.
Okay.
Richard Samuel. I'm just kidding.
Who's Richard Samuel?
Richard Manuel was the singer of the band. And I don't know why I said Samuel.
Robbie.
No, Robbie Robertson was the guitarist and the songwriter.
The famous guy what's his name? Earl something. Or what is the guy? The other guy.
Robbie Robertson was the most famous, I think.
The guy that like was in all the, like he did a lot of music with something Levon.
Levon Helm.
Yeah, Levon Helm. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. See?
I didn't know you
I'm
knew.
balls deep in almost knowing names.
Of famous.
Where was Levon Helm? This thing about Tupac's murders, I knew so little about it that anybody could be involved.
Yeah, I knew there was a fight, Mike Tyson, and then there was a fight at the casino, and some guy got kicked. There was a guy named Orlando Jones.
The actor?
No, Orlando. Oh shit! Wait a minute.
Orlando Jones is that guy
Dude,
from not Mad TV.
Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, was that guy? No, that guy wasn't it. Was one Orlando Jones?
Orlando
Mad TV?
Jones, dude.
But I remember him from the movie with Eddie Griffin where they switch, like Eddie Griffin's like a CIA guy or something.
Orlando Jones, murder of Tupac.
Am I thinking
Orlando
of the wrong-
Anderson?
There you go.
I'm redacted.
That was a true Shabbism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fuck.
But they could do that on the show. They
We're
could
starting
just
over.
look up the name to find out. Why don't they ever do that?
Yeah.
Shab's just like, no, it's Niedermeyer. We're going with it. It's John Africa. Who the fuck is Orlando Anderson or Jones? Who the fuck is
Orlando Jones is that one guy.
I know. I actually know. It wouldn't work there because I know who Orlando Jones is.
I'm like, yo, was Orlando Jones gangbanging in the 90s, dude? Orlando Jones's face is so funny.
Was that guy in Mad TV?
I don't know. Oh, what the fuck?
Well, it doesn't matter. We don't matter. So Tupac was murdered right after the Mike Tyson fight. Did he go to the Mike Tyson fight?
Yeah.
Oh man, to see like a great fight and then that's the last thing.
Yeah. I mean,
It's crazy.
The question is, was it a great fight? Because then it's even sadder, right?
Oh, it might have been one of those like ones where Mike Tyson just eliminates the guy immediately.
Bruce Seldon versus Mike Tyson.
Doesn't sound like a famous guy.
Yeah.
Bruce Seldon.
Yeah, remember the Bruce Seldon Mike Tyson fight?
It's been overshadowed by the death of Tupac.
True. I want to know when he knocked him out the fight. He easily defeated Seldon by first round knockout in one of the shortest heavyweight championship fights in boxing history.
Yeah, dude. Oh, so that was when he was champ. I remember I used to watch like replays or best of clips in college when I'd be hungover of just Tyson annihilating people. I'd wake up and like throwing the Tyson thing and then watch him just knock people out.
Dude.
And so fast.
Best time of your life.
It was good.
Yeah, I love watching boxing highlights of random boxers. Being like, who the fuck is Shevchenko or whatever their names are, you know? That's a woman fighter in MMA, but
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
you're like, who the fuck is this lady? And then I'll look it up like, oh, she could really fight. And then be like, all right, back to baseball or back to basketball.
Yeah, I just like to see people beat the shit out of people for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I go back to my life.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's entertaining. I think other people are like that too. I used to watch replays of Fedor too, when Fedor was like dominant in the UFC.
Yeah.
They should have had, like, since it happened when Tyson's fight, does he feel any responsibility for it?
Tyson?
Yeah.
Should we
For Tupac?
Let's see here.
Has he ever commented on it? Because why it would be interesting. I mean, this would never happen. It's not reality, but like maybe a cartoon or a show where the cops get Tyson to help them find the murderer. Like he just goes around knocking heads until somebody's like, "I did it. Please don't hit me, Mike."
Let's see here. So we don't have it connected to the screen, but they could hear it.
Lad TV.
How did you feel when you heard the bad news about Tupac?
I felt that was really something I couldn't even expect.
Zab Judah's interviewing him. Another boxer.
Here.
Interesting.
I have it here. We don't have it connected to the TV. Mike Tyson's voice is so funny, dude. I used to leave people voicemails as Mike Tyson. Be like, my name's Mike Tyson. I'll beat you up like George Foreman. Just random boxers. I don't even know the histories of any of them.
Yeah, I don't think he fought George.
Yeah, no.
But George maybe was still around towards the end of his career because he fought like really old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just knew that it was really a bad day when that happened. I just knew it was really bad.
Pause it.
And,
And then I'm like, he knows.
He knows.
He has no idea. Just a normal guy who's sad that something sad happened.
He knows. Arrest him.
Conspiracy people will be like that. They're like, look at the way he like looked right there.
Yeah.
He looked right. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time someone looks right, that's when you know they're lying.
Why would he wearing all black if he didn't kill Tupac? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I felt a little guilty about him coming to the fight, me pressuring him for, hey, yo, bring the tape. Don't forget the tape, you know? And I was going to go out with him that night. I promised to go to 662 with him that night. But I had just had a little baby, and her mother was provoking me to stay home, so I stayed with the baby. And someone called me that night and told me that happened.
Dude, we haven't finished the interview yet, but thank God he didn't fucking Mark Wahlberg this.
Oh, if I was there, I would fucking.
Yeah.
I would have Tupac would be alive right now, winning the Beth new album award at the Grammys.
If I was in the back seat, I would have gotten in the cockpit and fucking killed the guy.
My defense is impregnable.
Mark Wahlberg ends up killing Tupac.
Dude, Tyson is riveting. He's just sort of talking about the day, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
He was gonna hang out with Tupac and go to the club. If you could go out with hang out with any rapper and fighter combo,
Ooh.
who would it be? Because that sounds like a fun time to me. Although Tyson's a little crazy.
First of all, Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Zoom in on them, you'll do nothing, you little muppets. Hell yeah, dude. That's
good
the club.
impersonation.
Yeah, dude. That's my
Who
favorite.
the fuck is this guy? They're just pointing at me when he's with you because you guys are good friends.
And then, so I need a rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's a wild rapper? I like Manic Energy.
Uh-oh.
So what would the rapper be?
I mean...
Oh, Kanye West.
Yeah, he's a crazy...
Dude, Kanye and Connor, dude. That's me. What about you?
That sounds like a wild-ass night.
Yeah, dude.
I mean...
Hey, who you calling a Muppet, motherfucker? That's Kanye. Terrible.
I like... Since you're like picking like crazy, high-energy, like dangerous people to be around, I should pick people that are like... don't say anything. Like, who's like a really laid-back rapper? I'll
Chief
go
Keef or something? I don't know.
No, Chief Keef. Maybe
Wiz
if I was like
Khalifa?
want to get in a fight, with someone who's stoned out of their mind.
Chief Keef sounds like a chill rapper.
Chief Keef
sounds like
Nah,
the name.
dude, the opposite. Chief
well,
Keef.
the person.
Oh, the name itself. Let's say MF Doom, or what if I hang the whole group of De La Soul? So De La Soul, and then who's a boring UFC guy?
Yeah.
Daniel Cormier. How do you even say it? Is it Cormier or Cormier? I can't even get the name right. No. But no, in reality, no. I would want to be with fun people too. So I'll go BJ Penn because that guy's completely out of his mind. And also I respect a bald guy that just looks like a random dude who's really good at fighting. And for a rapper, YFN Lucci.
Ooh.
Or YFN Melly, actually.
Wow.
Murder. Oh, my man. Yeah, fuck Slug.
Yeah.
I don't want to get murdered.
While you're out there chilling at the bar, I'm in the bathroom with Connor doing this shit, dude.
Dang, I knew that you were doing Connor when you did that, but I'd never seen that video before.
Yeah, dude, the best thing of all time.
The only
dude.
one I know is, who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Nah, I wouldn't want to hang out with YFN Melly.
He said, yeah, zoom in on them. You do nothing, you little muppets.
Connor would be fun.
So do you want to keep going with this interview?
Yeah, let's check it out.
To my senses. This is just what we do. You know, I come to my senses, I come to my objectivity, and I know who I am. I know what my element's about. In my world, this is what happens in my world. This is what happens in my world. That was part of my world. My world, this happens. But just because it was Tupac and I was attached to it, it was different. But normally, this is what I expect somebody to die after a fight or somebody get hurt, something crazy
You expect
happens.
for somebody to
But what
die after a
happened to him
fight.
was
Did you say normally?
different.
Yeah.
How many people die after his fights?
Should we look that up?
That'd be crazy if we looked up as like a haunted, like a horror TV show. Like it just happened. See, people get taken by somebody.
He's a traveling haunted house.
I don't know what that. Yeah. Everywhere Mike goes is haunted. I don't know. I don't know what he means by that. What do you mean? Normally, someone dies after a fight.
It's normal for people to die after I kill somebody in the ring. But for it to be Tupac, I'm like, man, sucks that this is a normal. No, this is the normality of my fight.
When you get knocked in the head, this is like the logic that you have afterwards. Zab Judah's like, yeah, dude, same here. People die after my fights too, man, all the time.
Connor.
Tell me one of your greatest Tupac stories.
Hey, I don't even know if I can say this one though. All right.
Yeah, dude. If you have a good Tupac story, you can't say it on earwaves, dude.
That's a great. Yeah, you're probably right. That's a great way to start a story. Oh man, I don't even want to say this because then it gets people in. Even if I was telling one of my terrible stories, I'm like, oh, I don't even want to. I don't know if I can even say this on airwaves, dude. I don't know if I can say this, dude. But I went to Trader Joe's tonight. Got some freaking salads to make.
Oh, dude, Trader
But
Joe's.
it's bad, but the beginning was good.
Trader. Oh, dude, I don't even want to say this, dude. Trader Joe's. Oh, I can't say this. I bought yogurt covered pretzels earlier.
And
Ate half the bag.
good.
Good, you fat fuck. Good.
Yogurt pretzels are fucking too good. It's too hard not to eat them all.
Yeah.
I used to get them all the time, and I would tell myself, yogurt, that's healthy. It's just sugar.
Oh, it's yeah.
And pretzels, they're sold to you when you're a kid as being really healthy, but then they're not.
No.
It's not fair. Pretzels are good.
Yeah. People that eat a lot of Rolls Golds have a lot of high blood pressure.
This isn't a food show, but you know what? I like those pretzels with the peanut butter in them at Trader Joe's. You ever had those in the red bag?
Dude, peanut
Those are
butter
amazing.
pretzels are bomb.
The ones at Trader Joe's specifically are way good. They're way better than those old. You know when you're a kid and they had the bag. What are those bags called? You remember that? They're like little nuggets of pretzel peanut butter stuff. And sometimes they're pizza. They're pizza flavored. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What the fuck?
I forget.
You made it way more confusing throwing pizza.
Pizza
flavored in.
pretzel. I bet if I like look it up real quick.
No,
it'll
go
come
for
right
it.
up. Yeah, pizza pretzel.
I'm living in Cleveland and I'm coming out from LA.
Combos.
I'm just coming
Remember
from LA.
combos?
No.
You didn't have those in your school?
Let me see. Well, let me show me the picture.
Combos?
No.
You ever had
definitely
those?
not. I'm proud of
I
myself.
don't really like them that much. I
Proud of
liked them when
myself.
I was a kid.
If you're eating pizza flavored anything, dude, go to school or go fucking get a job. Get a job, you fucking bitch.
I was worried I was going to call 911 to get the ambulance out here when you're like, go to school.
Go to school. What's the matter with
you,
me,
just have,
dude?
you just have a fucking a stroke. Go to.
Well, we just came back from an open mic where a homeless man performed, and it kind of brought the mood down.
It was kind of sad. I mean, yeah. But he might have been the guy that did Tupac in.
He might, dude. Why is
Anybody could.
He doesn't look homeless.
YFN homeless.
YBN homeless.
I don't know what YFN stands for. I hope it's not something bad.
I know what the N stands for. I don't know what YF is.
Now I'm realizing that that's bad. But I mean, it's his rap name, so I guess
yeah. There's a YBN, and it's Young Broke.
Young Brendan. Oh no, there's an N in there.
And then there's
too.
NBA, Never Broke Again.
That is a funny name.
That one's
I know
great.
you love that
sorry.
guy. He's got a funny ass name.
Let's be careful saying
Never
who I
go
love.
broke again.
Let's be careful who's saying who I love.
You listen to that song. You remember we were driving in your car and you were like, I used to listen to this every day.
I still do.
You still do.
Can we do it better? Something about Barrett's.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That song's
that
amazing.
song. That's exactly the song. This were we done? Is that we don't want to listen to that Tyson story? It's kind of
just-
teasing it. And then,
The whole, like, this is pretty cool. I'm enjoying this visual of having the computer on my lap.
yeah.
But the cables, there's so many cables, you know?
Oh my bad, dude.
Oh, it's all good. It's more so the space than you.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah.
so Tyson.
Yeah.
Plane
so
in
the
New York.
story.
I'm coming. Maybe New York. I'm coming. Just got off the plane. Tupac's in the arena. I'm in the arena in Cleveland. I'm dancing. I'm on stage with him, and then I'm watching the girls dancing. And I say, "Hey, who's that?" He said, "Don't worry about that." I said, he said, "You got to. Don't worry about that, man. It's Poke on stage and them jump to stage." I said, "No, who's that?" And they and the show was over. He said, "Go to the bathroom." This was it. Go ahead, that's yours.
That's
one
his
story,
favorite
yeah.
Tupac story?
He couldn't tell you the good one.
Oh, okay. So he just told him. Yeah. That's smart of him.
I
To not.
can't tell you that one. It does make the next story way more like.
I know that I'm famous for not understanding things. So be it. I think some people like it, some people don't. Heard both ways.
Yeah.
But did you understand that story?
Yeah.
What happened in it?
Let's move on. I'm so scared of Mike Tyson still, where I'm like, yeah.
He fucks you up because you get it wrong. There's a knock at the door like in a week. He's like, "Hello, I was here to speak to Gerardo. Can I speak to Gerardo?" Or he says your name wrong. "I'm here to speak to Geraldo." Gelado. And then Joel answers, I guess, because it's yours. Joel's like, "Mike Tyson? What do you want to speak to Gerardo about?" I think it's better if I just talk to him. And Joel's probably like, "Hell yeah." And just like lets him in. He's goes to his room and listens to music while Mike Tyson waits to murder you until you get home. What do you think it was though? Do you actually understand the story? So let me tell what I think.
Okay.
So Mike Tyson sees a chick. It's gonna be funny if I know exactly what it is. Mike Tyson sees a chick when they're at the club, I guess, or when Tupac's doing music, maybe.
Yeah.
And he thinks she's hot, so he's like, "Who's that?" And Tupac's like, "Don't worry about that." And then he sends her with him to bang.
Oh.
Is that what it was?
Let's find out, dude. So it's going to be this way.
Don't worry about that, man. It's Poke on stage. Just got off the plane. Tupac's in the arena. I'm in the arena in Cleveland. I'm dancing. I'm on stage with him, and then I'm watching the girls dancing. And I say, "Hey, who's that?" He said, "Don't worry about that." I said, he said, "You got to. Don't worry about that, man. It's Poke on stage and them jump to stage." I said, "No, who's that?" And they and the show was over. He said, "Go to the bathroom." This was it. Go ahead, that's yours.
Oh, okay.
No, I got it right.
But no, you wait. Tupac walked away with the girl.
No, I said Tyson.
Oh, I thought in your story you said two. Well,
No.
this is like an inception of misunderstanding stories now, dude. Because I'm thinking about your story while thinking about his.
I said it confusing, but I meant that she went with Tyson.
Well, technically, Tyson walked into the restroom and she was there.
But didn't Tupac? That's what's weird about it. Okay, so Tyson walks in the bathroom and she's there, but why is Tupac also there saying she's yours?
It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
I want to hang out with Tupac because you go to the bath and you're like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like every time I go to the bathroom, I'm like, I have to fuck somebody. Tupac's like, and Tupac's there.
Yeah.
Imagine you're hanging out with Tupac and like you're about to get with some chick or like you see some chick that you think is hot. And then Tupac's just like, she's yours, dog. It's like, I was going to get with her anyways, Tupac. Like, I didn't need you to be in the room with me, you fucking... Did you pay her? Did you pay her to do that? I mean, I don't know what I would say to that, but it'd be funny if Tupac... That's a great story. That is a great story. Tupac got you laid.
Yeah.
Here's why it's less of a great story for Tyson. Because he's famous. So if like a normal person was like, dude, Tupac got me laid or whatever, you'd be like, wow, that's crazy. But Tyson doing it's like something less about it.
There's
Also, I
something-
don't. Yeah.
There's also something about Tyson's hands when he's telling the story. He's talking about something over there, but his hands are over here. You know what I mean? And then he's like, and then at the very end, he stops his hand. He's like, I fucked her, basically.
Yeah, I guess I just there's something that bothers me about the idea of somebody else like being like, I got this for you. Does that not?
I think it's a cultural division more so than a personal one. I feel
Yeah.
like if you're raised around that kind of behavior,
Yeah.
you're more inclined to be like, thanks, bro. Thanks for the woman I'm about to have sex with.
Yeah. If I was gonna, if like I have sex with her, right, and I'm like, and I'm at the end of it, I'm probably like, so do you just like, did you have sex with me because Tupac told you to have sex with me? And then I see what she said. Did you? I would make sure before too. I'd be like, you're into this, right? This isn't just like a Tupac says thing, right? She's like, it is. I don't know. It's a little dicey, but
That out of all questions, dude, you're into this, right? Is the worst one to ask.
I probably wouldn't say that.
It's nice to ask.
yeah.
Everyone wants to know. You know what I mean? Whether after the fact or the people in the room. You know what I mean? The two people. It's just a weird one, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if she's gonna have sex with you, it's probably not just because Tupac said so.
Well, also he's a convicted rapist, dude. Tyson.
Oh fuck!
You know what I mean?
That's a totally different
Yeah.
situation.
But
He contractually has to ask that. He
Yeah.
has to have a video and a signature and a
Yeah.
lawyer. And no wonder Tupac. Listen, Tupac's like, listen, I worked it out. She's like really into you. She wants it.
Mike Tyson's like,
You got the video of her saying it and everything?
Tyson.
Thank you so much. I was so worried.
Tupac's like, I got it, dude. It's right here on his cell phone. Oh, they don't have cell phones back then.
Yeah. What a strange turn that story took. What else?
Dude, Tupac on Twitter would be fire.
Why do you say that?
He didn't even have Twitter. He had beef with so many people across the world.
He did, didn't he?
You know?
Yeah. He was always kind of like starting things in drama and all that. I don't know if he started, but I think he kind of did. I think he's really talented, but maybe he was sort of insecure and thought that he had to do these things to blow himself up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot take. We
Yeah.
don't get Elon Musk unless Tupac dies, dude.
That's funny. I mean, I don't know. What do you mean?
I mean, that's just whack-a-mole for Tupac, dude. Every time Elon goes out the cuff saying some shit, just wham! Fucking puts him down with the beef.
Oh, you're saying that they do the same kind of thing? Like
I'm
They
saying
both-
Elon don't want the smoke.
Elon don't want the smoke of Tupac?
Yeah. Do you? What do you think? Do you think Tupac would have been liberal or conservative?
Liberal.
Yeah.
But I also think Tupac is there. You know, people say that he's maybe like a fake thug, right?
True.
There's a little bit of that,
Yeah.
and he was just kind of he hung out with people that were maybe more like that than he was,
Yeah.
and look at where it gets you.
But getting shot 5 times and flipping off the camera, dude, that's pretty thug-like to me. You know what I mean?
That is cool. That he like,
But also very performative.
yeah, it's performative. Like, if like a real thugged out dude got shot 5 times, he might just be like, like,
Yeah.
damn, like, he would just act like a normal person maybe. But Tupac's like, I gotta get something out of this, like I gotta put this. This is a show. I'm an actor.
Now, see, this is the issue, though. I got to get something out of this? Not necessarily, dude. Because Tupac wasn't like, yo, I got shot, have the news outside to take a picture of me while I flip him off. He gets shot, is brought to the ambulance. He's like, fuck, the news is already here, dude? Fuck you guys, dude.
Really?
That's thug, dude. That's thug as fuck.
That is a one interpretation.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of like he's as soon as the news gets here, he's like, I'm on stage. I must perform.
Don't cry.
This is my character, Tupac the gangster. I'm flipping you off because I don't care. Meanwhile, he's like, I've been shot a lot. It hurts. I'd be crying like a bitch.
Yeah.
If it were me.
Do you think getting shot hurts?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me? I mean, there's probably some adrenaline that stops
Yeah.
it for a little. But the thing is probably like being punched a million times, like the force of a million punches or something like that.
I feel like
guess.
maybe the next day you're like, oh, fuck.
Definitely the next day.
But when it happens, you're like, whoa, what the fuck?
you might be in a state of shock.
Yeah.
I've had that fantasy so many times that I get shot.
Don't say that on earwaves, dude.
No, I have it all the time. I'm like, I don't want to be shot, but there's something where it's like I kind of want to be shot.
You want to know what it's like?
I don't want to know what it's like. I just the idea. It's like the idea of being shot and you survive is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But the thing about being shot though is like you're not gonna get shot like in TV. You're gonna get shot and maybe you die or you get like shot somewhere that totally fucks you up.
Yeah.
So you're like have a limp forever, or there's some shit wrong with your stomach, or like hits one of your organs and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Like it's just not as cool as it seems like on TV.
You know what they say, dude? Curiosity killed the Cooney.
Right. I mean, what I'm saying is shoot me at one of my shows.
Why go further, dude?
I don't really want people to shoot me,
Yeah.
but I'm just, there's something about it. So like the person that shoots me, you know, you should feel bad that you did it, but also, you know, you made my day a little bit, right? Because there's going to be, especially if I survive and I'm not fucked up, if you can find out where you can shoot me that like will not fuck me up or kill me, don't do it. But if you have to do it there. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. You've never had a fantasy about being shot and surviving it?
Yeah, but also, you know, shout out to some people that get shot and are in wheelchairs, you know?
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Like that, you know, they have good energy about it or good spirits about it.
Yeah.
But there is that natural inclination to be like, put yourself in his chair. You know what I mean? And you're like, God damn, I don't wish that to happen.
Well, I wasn't thinking about that at all. No, I don't want anything that maims me super.
It got too real. Got too real for you.
Yeah. You were like, what about the guy in the wheelchair who's been shot? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about that. I don't actually want to be shot.
There's two
At all.
dudes in the comedy scene that have gotten shot and are in wheelchairs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
I don't know. I mean, like, what?
Good.
Okay.
Do you mind handing me a water, dude?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Parched.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, I don't know. I have thought about it.
Do they watch our show?
No, probably not, dude. They're
Yeah.
Latinos. I have
Hey,
thought.
we have Latino fans. We see Latino names in the Patreon all the
Yeah,
time.
dude. You know what's funny about our show? A lot of things happen in waves, and there's been waves of comments of negativity in the recent weeks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but we just post and ghost. We don't read the comments, B.
I read the comments. Yeah, I mean, what do you mean?
Well, there's fucking wave of negativity. People say I say I'm sober too much. I'm sober, by the way.
I don't think you say you're sober too much.
I know. I'm always like, did I say I'm sober on this episode? I feel like it's just like a hack thing to say.
Being sober is interesting. Not everybody is sober, but I mean,
Yeah.
there are some people in the comedy community that it's like, all right, yeah, that's not that interesting. But I don't think you're that. You're just talking about your life.
Talking about my life, dude. I say dude a lot, dude. And you know what, dude? I wouldn't want it any other way, dude.
I like dude. Dude's
is
fine.
Dude is a sick word, dude.
Yeah.
It is hard to stop saying it when you're trying to comedically say it too much, brother. But and then what else is there, dude? There's people saying that you don't know shit.
Oh yeah, and the shop videos.
But the good thing about that is that you forget about them because you don't know shit.
That's right. I mean, I will, like, for the shop videos, I don't know whether people enjoy me not knowing it or not, but I will try and pay attention more maybe this next one, like the beginning. I think that's what trips me up. You read the title, and then I start thinking about, you know, what my favorite shoe is and, like, what I'm going to put up, you know, and, like, I was going to get donuts, but I wasn't. And then I forget. But, yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. Tell me whether you like it when I don't understand something or you hate it in
Yeah.
the comments.
I love it, dude, because then I shake you up a little bit with my verbiage. I'm
Yeah, you explain it.
Like, yo, what the fuck? Where were you when we were watching the video? That literally.
Yeah, maybe you should be more supportive and just explain it. And people wouldn't hate me.
But you know what that reminds me of, though, too, is back in the day when we first started doing the shop thing, a lot of the comments were just flooding in, dude, just comment after comment, you know? It was fun for us to jump on the bandwagon of people hating you, and then you would jump on the bandwagon of people hating me. And you would just say, like, good comment, brother. And I would be like, yeah, brother, good comment.
Did we do that?
Yes.
I have no memory of that. I do remember them being like, man, you guys don't know anything. You don't know anything about shop, and now we know too much.
Dude, that's
But there's
like
still people that think we don't know enough.
That's a compliment.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, we at one point, we were not homeless.
Yeah.
You know, and then we lost our home.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're balls deep in
In the
homeless.
hostage room.
Yeah, in the hostage room. This is the most homeless we've ever been.
There's also some critique of, also, too, this is all coming from one guy, Jeremy Bartlett.
Oh, yeah, that guy hates you for some reason.
Yeah, no. In other news, you know, little segue here. Fuck that guy, right? That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but fuck that fool. He's also saying that our best content's on the Patreon.
How would he know? He's not on it.
Is he?
Is he on the Patreon?
I think he's living in a fantasy where I'll stop say, or maybe he's living in a fantasy where I relapse. Therefore, I'm not going to talk about. I'm probably going to talk about sobriety a lot more when I relapse, right?
That's so fun. They're like, he's like, there people say I talk about sobriety too much, and then it's like minutes of sobriety chat
Yeah.
because of some guy.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that guy's not on the Patreon. There was like a weird comment once where somebody said they only put good songs on the Patreon once.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, this guy hates us.
Yeah.
There's like a guy that's commented a bunch of times. He's like trying to secretly gadoosh us, like convince people that we don't do songs anymore. And it's like, man, people really, they're invested in the show, and whether good or bad. And that's cool.
It's fun though too. It's one of the best times of my day. At least once or twice a week or 3 times a week, I'll screenshot a comment and send it to you. Be like, "Fuck you, dude," because the comments in some way saying "fuck you."
Fuck me or you?
Both of us.
Oh,
I'll send
yeah.
you ones that say "fuck me."
Yeah, some of those are funny. They make
Yeah.
me laugh. Yeah.
yeah, dude.
It's like, it's funny to like get a notification on your phone and it's somebody being like, Cooney's so stupid and bald and he's a jerk off. And then I like click on it and I read the whole thing and I'm like, am I stupid, bald, jerk? I am bald. I am maybe stupid. Is this right? I read but the good comments are what we should.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know whether we should talk about comments at all, but
I think
the
it's
good ones.
a good topic of conversation. A lot better than talking about being sober. I'll tell you that right now. But who do you think speaks about sobriety more? Somebody that just relapsed or somebody that's 5 years sober, dude?
Somebody just relapsed. They probably don't talk about it at all, right?
They're probably like, I used to be sober. They're talking about it drunk. Drunk people talk too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd be like, man, fuck, I don't want to hear about that. That's sad. I gotta go. If somebody's like, I used to be sober, I was like, I'm gonna drink in peace. I don't want this. That sounds awful. I would hate that. I'm not the guy. I'd be like, well, maybe you should be sober again.
Yeah.
Just get away from me.
There's one time where I was talking to some guy that relapsed, and he's like, the worst part about it is you got a mind full of AA and a belly full of brew. I was like, oh, this is sad as fuck, dude. I'm out of here.
I mean, I guess I'm just not in that world. But if somebody were to do that, I'd be, and they seem like they were sad about it, I'd be like, well, maybe you should just try to go back into one meeting.
While you're leaving the room?
Yeah, like slowly. I'm giving it like heartfelt advice, but I'm just like backing away. Maybe talk to your sponsor. I did have a joke like that once, dude. It's so fucked up. It's not even. It's so short and not worth it. But I was at a happy hour with this guy. It was like a old work happy hour, and we were drinking at the happy. Obviously, it was a bar, and we're about 3 beers deep. And he goes, "I'm an alcoholic." And I wanted to be like, cool, I'll have the onion rings. Because I'm like, dude, we're like way too into it, man. Like we're way past like, alcoholic talk.
Yeah.
Because we're drinking. We've had a lot, honestly, probably too much to be here. We shouldn't have had 3 beers. We're doing a 4th beer. Like this is not, did you drive? So
I'll have the onion rings.
yeah, that was the only part. It's just so weird.
Yeah.
That's actually, no, there's more there. I didn't do anything else about alcohol, but I'd be like, I tried to turn into like how people are awkward, but when you're a comedian, you sort of just get used to it because all the open micers and comics are awkward too. And it's like nothing really bothers them because if they bomb in a conversation, they've already been bombing all day.
Yeah.
Like they've just bomb silently in the elevator. They're so weird that people in the elevator are off put. But yeah, dude, I don't know. This guy, he was like not trying to not be an alcoholic, He used to send texts. He didn't do this to me, but he would text people and it would be like a picture of him in his car, and he'd have like a beer like this in the holder, like, good morning, like to other drinkers. This is a long time ago.
When drinking in your car was okay.
It was never okay. I'm just saying, it has nothing to do with anything in my current life.
Yeah.
But he would do that, and he was just like way too open about everything. People that are way open about shit, like he told us we were drinking, not you, dude.
I'm a talker.
You're a talker, but you're talking at a podcast.
Oh, true.
Or a Patreon episode. And you're not like, you're sober. people will maybe criticize you a little bit talking about it too much, but keep in mind that he is fully sober. He doesn't drink at all, and he was a full-blown alcoholic. So that's pretty good. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I still drink. I'm not an alcoholic or anything, but I'm drunk right now.
Maybe don't slur that part.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not alcoholic or anything.
There's water in here, and it's fucking. These dolphins.
It's 5 people.
Drainage. If I was drunk, I couldn't do that, or could I? And I will. But anyways, like, yeah, dude. So this guy, he was just like telling us all about his life. We barely knew him. He just started, and he was saying how he got into it. He was like, yeah, man, just got into a fight with my dad, and I got kicked out, and beat my dad up. I was like in jail, and we're like, jail? Who interviewed you for this job? Not to say that you cannot be good, once you've rehabilitated yourself, but this was like recent, and I don't think he had told anybody. So it was like truth bomb after truth bomb while he's getting drunk, and it just was a bad look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I just wanted onion rings.
I just want onion rings. Oh, man. That was so funny. I like laughed myself out of consciousness right now.
Awesome.
I think I
Thank you.
tore a muscle in my back.
Maybe I should bring it back.
Hurts a
Talking
little bit.
about that guy.
The onion ring part was comedy gold, dude.
I guess it's still there somewhere. I just don't have anywhere to go with it.
It's just so sad, and you're like, I'll take the onion rings, dude.
That's kind of how I felt, though, because, like, had it been before we started drinking, I'd be like, oh, well, we don't need a drink, or, like, I maybe offered some kind of, but, like, way past, like, we're just having a good time.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
dude.
you're like, by the way, my family's dead. You're like, what?
Dude.
But then again, when I didn't really say, I was like, and at the moment, I was supportive, and I don't remember exactly what I said, but I was like, oh, man, are you all right? Like, do you need, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Let me tell you some horrible stories about my family.
Yeah.
And so then he goes into that. I'm supportive in the moment, but if you do something crazy like that, later on, I will write jokes or tell people and laugh, probably.
You know what the funny thing or the best thing about being sober is?
What?
My sponsor tells me to not talk to drunk people for longer than 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I remember you told me that. Yeah.
It's a nice thing, dude. 5 minutes. Fucking, I'll see a drunk lady at the open mic, say that her eyelashes are too long. You know what I mean? These things are fun for me. And your boy's still sober, dude. So he didn't really tell me to gadoosh people that are drinking excessively.
He wasn't like, insult them.
Yeah. But,
Talk about their eyelashes.
but I read between the lines, dude. You know what I
He's
mean?
like, I think what he wants me to do
Yeah.
is get into a fight with them.
Yeah, dude.
A fight that only lasts, you'd have to like count the amount of minutes you talk to them so you can still have like 3 minutes to punch them.
Yeah.
Because that'd be a quick fight.
There was a lady drinking at an open mic, and I openly said, "That's batshit crazy." And
What
then,
happened?
She was chugging out of her purse. She was
Well,
chugging
I'm saying like
alcohol.
what happened after you said that's batshit crazy?
Nobody liked me in the room. But I was like, whoa, that's a weird, knee-jerk reaction.
Who? Oh, them not liking you?
No, me saying that's batshit
Oh, yeah.
crazy. It was so unnecessary to point out, but I was like, oh, wait, that's batshit crazy. Batshit
Yeah.
crazy, great terminology, reserved for a couple rooms, not when somebody's on stage talking, What do you think about batshit crazy? Am I crazy? Insane?
No, that's like my dad would use that phrase. That's like an older kind of phrase. Yeah. Did your folks use that?
No. Maybe in Spanish.
What's it in Spanish?
I don't know.
I love the idea. Am I about to get another un botella de agua, dude? Hit me with it, daddy. Hit me with it, poppy.
Let me look it up really quick, yeah? Keep
Yeah.
talking.
I'm batshit crazy. It's good. I mean, batshit. I guess nowadays is probably crazy or not even. People say that's a bad word to use now.
Mierda de murciélago loco.
Mierda de murciélago
Yeah.
loco. Murciélago loco.
Yeah.
I wonder if you said that because you know how sometimes you do those translations and it's just gibberish.
Yeah.
If you actually said that in Spanish, would people be like knowing what you're talking about, or they'd be like, "This guy's weird,
Loco de mierda or re loco?
crazy as shit, right?"
Crazy as shit, dude.
Loco de mierda. I like that.
I like loco de mierda, dude.
I'm gonna go up to a taco truck and be like, yo quiero loco de mierda.
Con un botella de agua.
Una botella de agua. I point to myself. I make my order. I'm like, un burrito de carnitas y loco de mierda. They're like, no thanks. They don't
Un
make me.
burrito de carnitas y loco de mierda.
Or I point to you and I'm like, loco de mierda.
Then you start laughing.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we've seen him.
They laugh too. They're like, we were at the open mic.
We were at that open mic. Yeah, I called the lady batshit crazy, but she was chugging alcohol out of her purse. So, you know.
Not the one I was at though, right?
No, you
Oh,
weren't there.
yeah, yeah.
But who shot first, you know? Han or the alien, right?
I mean, I wouldn't hold. It's not that bad. That what you said. I don't think it matters in the grand scheme of things. Did she seem offended?
Yes. And then when I was on stage, she goes, "You don't have to like me, but you do have to respect me." And then I said, "I do not respect you." But
You said that out loud?
yeah.
Damn, dude.
I was like, "Trust me, I do not respect you whatsoever." I was an alcoholic, but I wasn't the go to an open mic with alcohol in my purse type drinker.
did you say all of that?
Yeah. I was more of the do cocaine and run to the park half naked.
Did you say that part too?
That's one of my jokes.
No, but I'm saying like that.
I
night.
did say that. Night.
all of
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Even the cocaine part.
Yeah.
And what did she say to that?
She started drinking again.
While on stage?
Yes.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's crazy. See, I don't like going back and forth.
Much like last week's episode, I'm going to say one thing that's going to make sense. All right? It was
Right.
at the fourth wall.
Oh yeah, terrible. That place. Talk about needing a breweria or maybe too many of them. They need Olympia.
Olympia, dude.
They need a limp. Their black eggs turn black before you even take them out. The eggs go in there black. Eggs go in there white. They come out black. Olympia, Mas Olympia.
I got some-
Necesito.
I got some eggs before going to the fourth wall. And when I went home, they were all black.
Dude, a brewery would go in there and be like, what the fuck happened in here? You guys are lucky to be alive. That's my new bit.
For the international viewers, describe the fourth wall to them. If they're new, you know.
I mean, shitty black box theaters, open mic. What?
We had the owner on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, we interviewed the owner if you're interested. A
Yeah.
great guy, Joe Menente, never met him. I love the fourth wall. It's a place to work out jokes and stuff.
It's a place where open micers can go to pay $5, but you have to stay in the room. And the one way around not paying $5 is being a batshit crazy drunk.
They don't make you pay when you do that?
Nope.
How do you know that?
She didn't have to pay.
She didn't have to pay?
Yeah. The gentleman behind me was like, "Did she pay?" And then the host was like, "No." And then he's like, "I shouldn't have came today." He said, "I shouldn't have came today."
The guy?
Yeah.
He was another open micer?
Yeah.
He was mad about her?
Yeah. He didn't.
Was she heckling people or something?
Yes. Mostly your boy, because I
You don't
did
have
call
to
her
like
batch.
me, but you have to respect me. That's such. If you hear that at an open mic, you fucked up. That should not be a conversation that you're having with another open micer.
She
Somebody
wasn't
telling
doing
you that
comedy.
you have to respect them. It's like you should have just ignored that lady completely. If I end up talking to somebody that I don't like at open mic,
Yeah.
I'm so mad at myself. I'm like, why did I do that? Like the time I almost got into a fight.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy.
Also
Can't
at the
believe I
fourth
did
wall.
that. Yeah. I mean, I'm way too old for that shit.
Yeah. We shouldn't be going to the fourth wall.
Oh, yeah. Well, we shouldn't be going to any of these places, but they're places to tell jokes.
We did just go to Barkley. Fun place.
Yeah. Ruben's a nice guy.
You know, you laugh a lot,
I try to laugh.
right? That's weird.
I want to be supportive.
Yeah.
Why is that? Are you saying you were surprised that I do?
I every time it happens, I'm like, how is Brendan the only one laughing right now?
Because people are stupid as fuck at these things.
Yeah.
You're supposed to laugh. Sometimes I'm laughing because
Yes.
it's so absurd.
Yeah.
Like Jeannie is like somebody would be like, so I was in. I was like in the back of the bus and Jeannie's like, yeah, back. Like back is like this drunk lady. Anything that could even be remotely sexual. Somebody would be like, my arm hurt the other day. Sexy arms. Like just weird.
Probably because you jug off all the time.
That
She does make everything sexual.
the only I should have just led with my one thing. I think I've already said on the show, but a gay guy was trying to make a joke about cockpits, and she was like, "Yeah, yeah, ugh." But that kind of shit will make me laugh. My philosophy on open mics is I don't want to sound like I'm fake laughing. That's annoying, and that's kind of like almost like you're heckling. But I want to laugh a little bit, unless it's terrible.
yeah.
You can tell when I'm doing real laughter, but I feel like you need a sort of like pattering of noise and crowd reaction, or else you're performing in front of shit. Like, how can you need like when the joke is bad, and when the joke is good, unless some people don't, but most normal people can tell. So like you need a little. I'm trying to be like supportive, you know, letting you know I'm paying attention, and you can tell whether it's good or bad. That's my philosophy. I don't know whether I'm right or wrong.
I might gadoosh you a little bit here
Go ahead.
because I have the same philosophy, but I'm also more so like willing to laugh if it's good, dude. Right?
Oh yeah.
Also, this is where the gadooshing happens. I give them my full attention. I don't go on my phone.
Are you saying I'm on my phone?
Yes.
I don't know. Most of the time I'm not on my phone. But if I'm up next, I might be a little bit just writing what I'm going to say.
It's like, it's so funny because you're fluent and you're like, they need pitter patter. The audience needs to be active. 1 second, really quick. Here, 1 second.
I don't know. That might be a little bit of a painted narrative from you. I don't think I'm on my phone much.
This is the inception of me being.
Was
like,
I on
like
the
this.
phone when you were on stage?
I don't pay attention to you on it. I literally cannot look at you while I'm on stage
Why?
because you will gadoosh my ideas. This is the great thing about our chemistry is that I am manic and you are dry, right?
Okay.
And not to say that I'm not dry.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. You hit me with an okay. Fuck.
I couldn't help myself. No, yeah.
Like I told you, you are my main Gerardo joke editor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go to you with my jokes. Expecting laughter? Not, right? Good.
Yeah. Well, I can only because I don't want to laugh when it's different.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on stage, I will try and give you my laughter. But off, if you're pitching me a joke,
Yeah.
I'm not going to laugh as bad because I don't want you to go up there with a bad joke.
Now, you know, I'm not dumb. I know that.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know why I'm
I
explaining
know
it.
exactly what's going to happen when I pitch you a joke. So when I pitch you the joke and it doesn't get a laugh, what do? Go to the restroom, say the F word for gay people a couple times, right? And then I say to myself, all right, let me try it better, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I come back and I to another joke with you. Same thing happens. I'm like, fuck, okay, maybe that's not funny either. Now I'm in my head about it, and now I'm ready to go on stage and fucking try to do it for people. And then I can
Does that
gadoosh
help?
you afterwards to be like, what do you think about that? It worked, motherfucker. And
Did it work?
It did not work today. Today it did not work. But this is
Yeah.
my fantasy. You fantasize about getting shot. I fantasize about doing well in comedy, dude.
Well, that really makes me seem crazy as hell. But that's there's some truth there. I do fantasize about being shot, and I apologize if that offends anybody. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Open mics don't matter at all. You know, not like it's just they're you don't want to be there, and most of the time at the open mics in LA, it's like I don't know. It's basically you want to be doing shows.
Yeah. But they're
So-
also fun. Open mics are fun. You
I
were
don't think so.
You were laughing as you said hello to Ian Russo.
I was laughing that he was there, yeah, and that I was like having to talk to him, yeah.
Typically when you walk into the Barclay, you're not laughing. So
When I walk into that shit, I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
'Cause
true.
I'm coming from work. I'm tired as fuck. So I want to like do the jokes, but I like the people there. Like I like, I can't remember any of their names off the top of my head, but Ruben is cool.
Sam,
Sam's great.
Joe,
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Jeannie's great, kind of
No,
annoying.
not really.
Jeannie's annoying, but
Yeah.
she's
These are like the most unnamed, like nameless people I ever do.
Well, Jeannie you'll hear a lot on the podcast because she does grind my gears from time to time.
Yeah, I feel like do you want because my advice to you unsolicited is just to ignore Jeannie.
Yeah, but what grinds my gears about it is that she doesn't talk for anyone else's.
Oh, I don't know about that, dude. She talks a lot.
I'll be she will go, huh, but she won't like openly agree on something when I'm trying to work on the timing of a joke.
I think when you get mad at Jeannie, it's going to make the short amount of people paying attention pay attention even less because they're going to be like, what?
Oh, but they always laugh. When I say Jeannie not today, hilarious.
Jeannie not today would be funny if you didn't say that.
I did say that before, yeah.
Oh, well, did you say that today?
No.
You
'cause
should have.
I gadooshed
Today
Wendy.
I was very
I was
angry.
gadooshing Wendy.
The other drunken lady.
Yeah. But I was also not doing well.
Yeah.
It's a joke I've never tried before.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? Another thing I wanted to talk about before we move over to the Patreon right now is, you got this habit, dude. And it's when I'm in the room, but I fear that it's not only then.
Okay.
When you are doing your comedy, right? Everyone's laughing, right?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilarious, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. The bald guy's back.
Yeah.
They say that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Are his teeth or gums bigger, right? They all say this stuff. And then, well, let's say you're trying out a joke, right? You don't get laughter on one joke. What is your natural instinct? when you don't get laughs and I'm in the room.
Okay, well, you told me to do this.
Well,
this
it's only
this
'cause
is such
you've
a
done it.
painted narrative. Gerardo goes up there and he's like bombing.
I bombed.
Yeah, and then he goes,
Important part of the story is
and
I
then he
bombed.
goes, he get mad at these two drunken ladies who are really just like drunk,
Talking
and they're not.
too
even,
much.
yeah, I guess they're not even talking that much. And then you go, oh, Cooney's next. He's gonna make fun of me and not have any jokes and all this stuff. So I have to then do it, and it's also fun at that point. One other time, I put you in the marker butt sex guy.
3 times now.
How is it 3? What's the other one?
The other time you were talking about how the comments gadoosh me, and that you say, remember you have the.
Oh, that was me trying to do a bit, but I didn't even mention you by name that time.
But then there was other jokes in that set where you were like, yeah, and my co-host is a fucking bitch because the jokes are.
No, that time I thought that might be a bit where I was like pretending that I would support people writing negative things about you. Yeah. I thought the idea of like if I'm such an asshole that like there are negative comments about my co-host and I'm like, yeah, that's great. It didn't get laughs.
Yeah.
So like I didn't keep doing it.
Yeah, that part did not get laughs, but marker butt sex guy got huge laughs.
Because that was funny. And also marker butt sex guy is funny. And you tried the tag that I gave you, right? Where they
It did really well.
Abondegas and then there's a marker in your butt.
Yeah, well,
did well.
Thanks for doing
You're
my joke.
welcome.
You just did my joke.
You're welcome. This guy's trying to gadoosh me and I'm helping him out.
But no, you do have a habit of when the joke's not doing well, you just go Gerardo sucks.
Habit, that's once. It's like habit is more than one time. That like, but no, I mean, at open mics, there's an issue I've noticed for a lot of people, myself included, where you get the habit of just shitting on things in the room, especially people. But I try not to do that for the most part because I want to work on material.
Yeah.
Now, at this thing, I'm always exhausted. I haven't
Yeah.
been doing as many open mics, so I don't really have. A lot of times I have like one joke, and I don't know if it's good, and I don't have a lot of tags on it. Today, you helped me out because you essentially forced me to talk about you, and then I was having so much fun. Also, you got so mad. You look like you did this like defensive stance when you went up. Like you were already angry at the people in the room. You're like all back and you were doing this thing. And it looked like you were mad at them. And then the drunken ladies brought it out of you.
I would argue that it's an alchemy of not knowing what I'm going to say, but also knowing the ending of it. I knew where I wanted to go, so it can't come across as like, fucking, I'm going to punch whoever's in front of me right now, dude. But yeah, and then like, I was just upset with myself halfway through my set when I was like, come on, you guys don't like this?
Everybody is like that. I've definitely been like that a lot where it's like, especially when I don't know what I'm going to say, or if I don't have like enough jokes for the whatever minute set it is, I get. But what that place is just so like laid back that I'm just like, and that's the way it should be at Mike's. You really should not care.
You're probably going to not agree with me here, but, and this is not why I do it too, because I probably genuinely have issues with like communication. You know what I mean? With random people, not a great first impression kind of guy myself, right? But I do think that if I am this, I guess, disagreeable guy, when I get laughter, dude, it's way more of a signifier that this is good. Like nobody in this fucking room likes me, but this is good. This one joke is solid.
So sorry, go ahead.
I don't do it consciously though. It is a function of it though. Like if I can put myself in a hole and didn't do the joke that I'm working on, and it gets laughs. I don't know if the hole built up tension enough to release like laughter, but the joke I'm working on did get some sort of response.
So you're not doing it on purpose. You're not making them hate you on purpose. You
They
just
hate me?
do it.
They hate me?
Well, that's what you just said.
I know, I'm just kidding.
So you're not doing it, but you're making people hate you, and then your idea is that because of that, if a joke works, then you know it really works.
Well, now you're framing it. You're painting the narrative that it's premeditated. It's not premeditated. It
That's
is
what I'm saying,
like
yeah.
I am bad with first impressions. Yes.
Okay.
But in this fucking human skin that I'm in, when it comes to that, I'm like, okay, well, like maybe nobody here I don't like talking to people. Like I do like conversing with one person, not like a group of people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I don't really have like relationships at these places. You know, so it is fun for me to just go on stage with no attachment to the people in the room and then see if they laugh or not. You know?
It's interesting because just to compare the two of us when we were there, I walked in, I was exhausted, and you were like chopping it up with Ian Russo.
He's
and
amazing.
I like
He's
Ian's
hilarious.
fine. He's a fine guy. But like I was like, this is the last thing I want to just go sit in the room and think about what I was going to say or tweet because I hadn't tweeted in a day.
Oh my God.
So I like went to but you're chopping it up with everybody.
And he's not on his phone.
Well, not during the stand up, but although I did tweet during one guy's stand up the other day that thing about Rob. But I try not to do it because I don't want people to think I'm making fun of them.
I was chopping it up with Ian. Everyone else was there.
I mean,
but-
yeah, and like, didn't you say? I don't know. I just didn't want to be around other people. Really, I only want to talk to people if like, I mean, I'll be friendly to anybody that comes up, I guess. But I really, if I'm at a mic and I'm gonna be like hanging out, I want to be with friends, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're at an open mic because you want to do stand up or see friends,
Yeah.
and or both.
I've been very loosey-goosey about my material lately. So typically I'll be sitting in the booths. You know, when you walk in, I'm at a booth working on my jokes or what I'm going to do or the order of it. But I've been kind of like, let's go on stage with nothing and like find my way out of it type stuff. And that's fun.
That's the place to do it. The Barclay, truly low stakes.
Yeah.
I mean, all the mics we go to are, but
Yeah, I'm no longer going to sign you up after me.
yeah,
basically.
don't sign me up in front.
Yeah, dude. I'm going to sign up after you and be like, hey, what the fuck was that guy talking
That'd be
about?
funny. They still hate. They start booing you. They're like, "Boo!"
You still
Jeannie's
talk
like,
about me.
I get drunk and start heckling you with Jeannie. Yeah, I'm sorry. When you say like something that's remotely sexual, I'm like, yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Stick that marker in your
Daddy. Oh yeah, markers up a butt. Throw up on the floor.
Have you ever been super drunk at an open mic?
In the past, sure. I'm sure I have. Yeah, I don't know.
Those are the days, right?
I don't even remember them, dude.
That's a good one then.
I wonder. I don't know if I wouldn't routinely get really drunk at because most of the time open mics you're driving.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I may have like 2 beers max. Yeah.
Don't Gadoosh yourself on earwaves, dude.
Oh well, I'm being dead serious. I don't think I got really though. Like and even shows too. The only one for sure that I got really hammered at was there used to be a show where like one of those sober drunk shows or whatever. Remember the Hollywood Hotel used to do those?
Oh no, Hollywood Hotel. Wow.
Yeah. Blast from the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to the Patreon now, dude.
All right.
Join
Thanks
us-
for tuning in.
Join us on Patreon, patreon.com/raccoon tweeties.
Yeah. We review specials. We have other episodes.
We recently reviewed T-Fat K at Skankfest.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
What? What did we think about it? Only find out if you subscribe. Bye.
Later.